Well, now Congressman Grayson was in the hot seat this week multiple times. His interview on MSNBC turned into a shouting match with Joy Reid over questions about his Cayman Islands hedge fund. Take a look.
The Office of Congressional Ethics found that there is, quote, substantial reason to believe that Grayson improperly mixed his official role in the running of the fund, including by permitting the fund to use his name while he was a congressman. The committee is investigating further to determine whether Grayson broke any House ethics rules or any federal laws. And joining me now from Orlando, Florida is Congressman and candidate for the U.S. Senate, Alan Grayson. So, Congressman, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's start with that confrontation with Harry Reid that made so much news this
first
week.
You have to start by correcting.
We've got to start with that.
You got to start with correcting the record, Joy.
We're going to talk about the substance of it. Wait, hold on. We're going to talk about the substance of it.
You just did to me, Joy, exactly what Harry Reid tried to do. You smeared me. Okay. What actually happened is the Office of Congressional Ethics said that there may possibly have been some violations. They turned that over to the Ethics Committee. The Ethics Committee decided not to form an investigative subcommittee. In every single case where the Ethics Committee decided not to form an investigative subcommittee, there was no official sanction ever. Ever, Joy, ever.
This investigation is in fact ongoing. You agree with that, right? It's not over. This is not a closed case. It's an ongoing ethics investigation.
Joy, listen to me. As I just told you, they decided not to form an investigative subcommittee. In the entire history of the Office of Congressional Ethics involving hundreds of cases, there has never been a case where there was an official sanction where they didn't form an investigative subcommittee. So that's it, Joy. You and Harry Reid both need to stick to the truth.
Well, let's stick to the truth. Let's talk about the substance of the allegations, since you don't want to talk about your confrontation with Harry Reid. Let's go and look at
I'll talk about that
hold on
also
a second.
if you like,
I have to actually ask you
make sure the record's
For this to be a conversation, I have to actually be able to ask you a question, and then you can answer. That way we're having an exchange that people can actually hear and understand.
Joy, you're forcing a lot of bad facts and untruths into your questions, and I have to stop you and correct you each time. That's what's actually happening.
No, that's not actually what's happening. I'm going to ask you a question, and then we're going to try to get you to answer it. So I'm going to show you a doc tear that's going to show you actually the documents from the fund that you created, that your face is on and that your name is on. These are from 2013. Hold on. These are from 2013.
I didn't create the documents. They're not from my hedge fund.
Is this not from your hedge fund? Because your face is on it, your name is on it. So those are not yours.
So what? If you Google my name, you'll see a lot of pictures of me.
So you're saying this is not from a hedge fund that you created or had anything to do with? This is not your hedge fund.
Joy. That's correct.
Then someone has created, you're saying someone has created false, phony documents with your face and your name that say Alan Grayson, member of Congress, and you're saying this isn't real.
Listen, do you read the New York Times? Every picture that appears in the New York Times is a picture that the person who's depicted actually created. This isn't a picture from the New York Times. This is actually the brochures from the hedge fund, which was called the Grayson Fund. There you go again.
Quite an interesting confrontation there.